Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading. Today, market is down about 0.7% there. On the S&P Nasdaq 1.1, semiconductor did get hit 2% negative. Dow held up better. Also 2000 transport banks, biotech, healthcare, home builders, utility, retail, emerging market. Every single sectors are red today, except the fact that energy is the only sector printing green today. Bitcoin, gold, silver miners down heavily. Dollar flat. Oil up. Treasury bond down. VIX popped a little bit. Let's do it. ETF. Spider. 65-minute chart here. So this is where we closed yesterday. It looks like we actually saw a down gap this morning right here. That's a pretty decent sized down gap that opened down today. And what happened was bears continue to push here on the first, on the second, or on that third hour. That's the pivot we talked about on the last night's update. That's a prior resistance and then acted as new support about a couple days ago. We tagged that at 424.50 or so. Bulls gotten back it up, stepped up, bought the dip, and then fourth down. This is very, very important what happened on that fifth hour, because that down gap got filled. Bulls are making sure no down gap's gonna be open, because bulls are very much aware what happened this entire year. When you do not finish the job, when you do not fill the down gap completely, they understand what happened in May and June and July. Things got extremely, extremely hectic for the buyers, and buyers not going to have any of that. So they got up, filled that down gap quickly on that fifth hour. But we all know that when the gap gets filled, it's going to act either resistance or support. In this case, because this is a down gap, it's going to act as an instant resistance. And bulls can take that. Bulls will take that all day, because they want to make sure that down gap gets filled and then act as resistance, and bulls are okay with that. And we're actually back below the micro term, and you can see that wick here, top upper wick on that fifth hour, we did close below the micro term moving average. So actually, with even today's little pop here, bulls were not able to close above the micro term. Keep in mind, micro term did act as support yesterday, and it is acting as resistance today. So some of the levels are here, still dealing with the same level at 424 is the current support that we did see holding, right? And 422 is going to be a stronger support should there be any kind of continuation to the downside. My short-term moving average is now residing at 422. We talked about fact that is there any kind of shenanigan to the downside tomorrow? 420 to 420 area is going to be served as a much, much stronger support area. And the buyers, they need to get above the micro term and hold above it. And there's good news. Because that down gap got filled today, if there's any kind of jump start in the first 2 hours and hold above that micro term moving average, there's good chance that buyers can bring it back up to 432. Let's check out that oscillator. So this is something that we talked about this week here. This is exactly what the buyers wanted to see, right? Obviously, we talked about the fact that, buyers are running on empty. They need to reset that oscillator. Instead of getting that price to come down, they need to get that price elevated while resetting that oscillator. And that's exactly what they did in early August right here. As you can see, we hit overbought, oscillator gets reset, price moves sideways, and then bring back up the price. You can see that oscillator resets and price is pretty much holding above at 424. Remember, what we're not seeing is what we saw back in July, right? You can see that right here. July, price gets overbought and then it tanks with the oscillator. Price gets overbought and then it tanks with the oscillator. Something changed in August. Price gets overbought, the oscillator rolls over. The oscillator rolls over. Price what? Moves sideways. So obviously buyers need to protect anything above 420. And there's a good chance that they're just waiting for that oscillator reset so they can push it up one more time. I'm gonna come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening. Good luck training tomorrow.
Hey, relax. I need NOS. I need NOS.
No.
My car topped out at 140 miles per hour this morning.
Amateurs don't use nitrous oxide. I've seen the way you drive. You got a heavy foot. You'll blow yourself to pieces.
I need one of these. One of the big ones. Actually, let's make it two. An area I need it by tonight.